Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the Isupk like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the Isupk. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Nico. Hey, I don't give a lovely fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a lovely fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training and go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Vladimir, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some biscuits from scratch and she bitchin'. A different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get them racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like never get up out my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus. Ooh, how many times must we remind you? One body, one West. One break off and never take off, that's a flex. When the Lord with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. They won't come under command and general YAHANNA. We unaffiliated with them. Like through they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100. We unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake ass niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Black and Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss us. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. Dealer nigga trippin', they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I think that it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide on. I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' dive on. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, it whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. They won't come under command and general YAHANNA. We unaffiliated with them. Like through they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100. We unaffiliated with them. They tell And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
The water for y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all watching. If you like this content, make sure you leave a thumbs up in this video to let us know. And listen, man, while you at it, if you like seeing content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We answering all your questions, like why did God allow blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to go into slavery? Or why are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the #1 people mistreated because of their race? Or even, how could God let innocent people die? Well, we answer all that. Questions that your Christian pastor would never answer. And we get it straight out the Bible, man. It's been right in front of our face for thousands of years. We're going to give you the truth, man, because the ISUPK is the home of the truth. So look, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified every time we drop a video. Check this out, too. Hit this QR code right here. It's going to get you everything you need to contact the ISUPK near you. All right? Shalom. All right, shalom. Y'all watch me out, so break a thumb. Huh?
No, I'm just saying what's up.
Oh, okay. Y'all Shabbat Thumba Shemi House Shy to our sisters, man. We back once again. Another Friday. It's the ISUPK Lashawan Qadash class where we show you to teach you the biblical Hebrew, the Lashawan Qadash. All right, which means the holy tongue / language. All right. So what I have on the board is some of the vocabulary words we learned last week. All right. But I'm about to get rid of that because we're going to learn some new vocabulary words this week. And basically, I'm going to be holding it down until Preaching Officer 50, Rawam Allah, gets here to take over the class. And he'll have his own set of vocabulary words or what have you for you. But definitely get out your notebooks, get out your pencils, be ready to follow along. The best way to learn is by participating. All right, so I want to see some participation in this class. The water for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the share button as well. All right, let me get this off the board. Yeah. So of course, we want to keep the title of the class up on the board. Let me give you some understanding for what is on the board. All right, we got Qadash in the Hebrew, in the ancient Hebrew, will be written this way. Okay. Alternatively, in the Assyrian Hebrew, will be written like this. All right. Now, for some of y'all, if this is y'all first time seeing this, and y'all let me know if y'all can actually see it, because I know the camera a little far. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit. Alright. See if that makes it better. Alright, y'all let me know if y'all can see this good. Alright, most on Christ. Alright, so Qadash, right? This might look foreign to you if you haven't seen this before. This is the ancient Hebrew. This is the Assyrian Hebrew. Alright, this is what we teach in this class. Alright, so what that translates to is holy, which means set apart, separate. Okay? It doesn't mean you're about to catch some spirit and you jump up and down and bang a tambourine. Holy means separate. Okay, then we have this word, Lashawan. In the Assyrian, that will be written like this. Lashawan, okay, means tongue or language. Might need to start writing a little bigger. Y'all let me know. Okay, so that's what these words mean. Lashawan, Qadash. Two things you'll notice. I started writing from this side to that side. But notice that in English, I wrote from the left to right. So Hebrew is written from right to left. Always remember that. So anytime you're looking at Hebrew and you're reading it, you're always going to start from the right side. All right? It's different from the English. English is written from left to right. Hebrew is written from right to left. All right? The other thing you might notice, I'm saying holy tongue, but on the board, I pretty much have tongue holy. Why is that? That's because the adjective always comes after the noun in Hebrew. Okay? It's kind of like it'll tell you what the noun is, and then it will describe the noun. So, Lashawan is the tongue or language. What kind of tongue or language is it? A holy one. That's what you have to remember about Hebrew as well. You're reading and writing from right to left, and the adjective is always after the noun. Okay? So, as I go into some vocabulary words, I'm going to use some nouns, and I'm going to use some adjectives. I'm going to show you how you use those nouns and adjectives. All right, but before we do that, I'm going to put the alphabet on the board. First in the paleo. Oh, let me write bigger. First in the paleo, and then in the Assyrian. All right, so let me see how this looks. Can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that. Give me a 1W in the chat if you can see it. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, most on Christ. So, huh? I don't know. Nice. All right. block, yeah. All right, so you should see all the characters. Okay, it's 22 Hebrew Paleo characters. All right. Now, I'll show you how we pronounce each one of those characters. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me show you what the Syrian version of these characters look like. So here we have. All right, let me just do it like this. Oh dang, I might not be able to see this. I might need a different marker. Yeah, you can see it. It might be. I'm talking about this red marker. I think they should be able to see that. It's kind of faint. Tell me if y'all can see this red marker. Give me a give me another one W if you can see the red marker. Hmm. Okay. All right, so everyone should be able to see that. Now, Isupk, you got a bunch of characters on here. What does this mean? I'm glad you asked, because this is how we pronounce the Hebrew language. Understand, the ancient Hebrew language, the biblical Hebrew language, has no vowel sounds except for I, okay, and I. You will only hear I's and one I. So, to begin, this character here has an I sound. I sound. This character has a ba sound. Ba. You understand? Ga. Ga. Da. Let me write this one better. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Da. And then ha. Wa. Wa. Notice all of these have an ah sound. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, kha, not cha. This is very important to understand. This is not cha. So you might see someone write their name out, and they have a kha in their name, and they write it Chaataza. It's not chataza, it's khataza. You understand? It's not charyash, it's karyash. Okay? Very important to understand about seeing this when it's written in English. Kha, not cha. Also, not ka. It's an easy mistake to make. You know what I'm saying? People say ka taza or kar yash. But if you want to be correct, it's kha taza, or kar yash. You understand? So kha, not cha. Then we have the ta. Ta, as in tahawar. Ya. Okay. Ya, as in Yahawada. Ya. Ka. Now this is the character I told you not to get confused with the Ka. This is Ka. Alright, very sharp. Ka. This right here is more like a, like you're clearing your throat. Ka. You understand? This is a sharp. There's a sharp, head of this sound here. So it's Ka. Very sharp. Ka. La. Oh, one more thing before I move on. With the Ka, you notice that there's two characters here. Something that Officer Rawam went over very well with you guys. Ka has two characters because one of them you use as like the standard for that character. The other one only is used at the end of the word. So you might have a word like Qadash. Alright? You might have a word like Qadash. Okay? That would be spelled Ka Ra Sha. Qadash. Okay? Then you might have, let's see, Ma. Lock. Okay, everybody see that? This one you would have the Ma, the La, and this Ka. Okay, you might have this Ka instead of this Ka because it falls at the end of the word. Since we're writing from right to left, that's where you place it. Alright. The next word, like I said, character is La, and then you have the Ma sound. Ma. This too has those two characters. So this one is used standard. I wrote the ones that are used standardly on the right side. The ones that fall at the end, which would be on the left of the word, I wrote it on the left side. Okay? So always know that that's where I'm going to place them. You see it on the left side. There's two characters in the Assyrian, and you see it on the left side. That is the one that you use at the end of the word, which is why I put it at the end right here. All right, so we have Ma. Next we have Na, which also has those two characters. On the right side, this is what you use as the standard. On the left side is what you use at the end of the word. Then you have Sa. Here you have I. It's the only time you're going to see a character that does not have the ah sound. Okay? Pa is next. Then Ta, Za. Right? But this is not Ta and Za. It's not Ta and Za. This is a whole character in itself. Taza or Za. Understand? Ta and Za are two characters, and Za is the third. Next we have Kwa. Kwa. Okay. Ra. Sha. Sa. I may need to remove the comments off the screen. Let me see something. Bear with me. Yeah, I can barely read that. Y'all got to forgive me. I can't really read y'all comments right now. All right. But here we have the characters. So hopefully y'all can see that very well. If so, please do take notes and write down what you don't see on the board. What I just went over with you guys, you should write all of that down as well. Not just what you see on the board. Writing down what's on the board is good. But all I wrote down on the board was a bunch of characters, a bunch of letters. You have to give these characters and letters meaning. That's how you write good notes. What does it mean when I put a ka at the end of a character? I mean, at the end of a word. Which one do I use? Which way am I writing? Am I writing it from left and right, or am I writing it from left and right? You know what I'm saying? These are the things you have to write in your notes in order to take good notes. So I hope y'all are taking good notes. That's just a tip from me to you, just to let you all know, you know, a few strategies on how to understand, understand what you're writing down in your notes. All right. So now, with that being said, I'm going to get rid of this off the board. All right. If I erase it too fast for you, so lock it. Just go back in the video and pause it so that you can write it down. It's the power of the internet. We have that ability. Okay? Because I want to get into some vocabulary words. All right. Let's see here. I know he went over Shabbat. All right, let's do this before we go into vocabulary. Actually, there's something I want to show you all to help you better understand some of your vocabulary words. Okay, and they're called possessive adjectives. All right, so we're going to go over some possessive adjectives and some prepositions. All right. These are very important and very key to learning Hebrew. This is something that had me stuck a little bit for a while. I was a little stuck on learning Hebrew because I didn't quite understand this. So, real quick, let me write this. Okay, we have prepositions. All right, so we have prepositions and we have possessive pronouns. Okay, what is the difference? Okay, where can I write this? I'm right over here. What is the difference? Right? So, prepositions, the key in preposition is pre. All right, the key is pre. Prepositions go, what the heck am I writing? Go before the word. All right. Possessive pronouns. These go at the end of a word. So prepositions or prepositions go before the word. Possessive pronouns go at the end of the word. And what do they do? All right. Well, it pretty much both have the same type of functionality. They're both adding possession to a word. The difference is one will go before and the other will go after. You understand? It has a different. It only has a difference. It only makes a difference with the word you use. So whatever word you use might not have a preposition, but it will have a possessive pronoun. It might have both. All right, and then using that possessive pronoun could change the word completely. But anyway, here's what you need to know, right? Prepositions go before the word, possessive pronouns go at the end of the word. So what are our prepositions? First preposition that we're going to put up on the board is why. Right? Why. Okay? Hopefully everybody can see that pretty good. Why. Which means and. Okay? So you may see a word that has the why before the word, giving it this preposition. And. So, let's see. Let's see. Let's do this, right? Let me write it in red. I'm gonna write the preposition in red. So you might have why. Yalak. Why, your preposition, yalak will be your root word. Why yalak means and went. Okay? And went. So went, obviously yalak is a verb. But this is the preposition for it. So and went. So whenever you see why at the front of a word, unless it's part of the root word, that's your preposition. It means and. Okay. Next we have ha. Pretty sure a lot of you seen this at the beginning of a word. Ha. What does ha mean? Ha means the. Okay. So if I was to use it on a word, ha aratiza. Okay. So ha would be the preposition. Ratiza would be earth. Your root word, earth. So what I said was the earth. Okay. Next we have ba. Ba means in. Okay. Let's see. I got a word for you. Ba means in. That's your preposition. Ba quash. Baquasha. Baquasha, right? What does Baquasha mean? Ba being your preposition, we know is in. Baquasha, requesting. Why did I say in requesting instead of writing please? Because of course a lot of you know that we say Baba Kosha when you're asking for somebody for something, right? When you're asking somebody, you basically replacing the word please with Baba Kosha. But please has another meaning. See, it's not like English. Hebrew is nothing like English. We even write it backwards. We write it, well, I don't even want to call it backwards. We write it the opposite way than they write English, right? Because these two languages damn near are nothing alike. Please has its own word, and it means something different. To please God. He was pleased by his works. You understand? That's a different Hebrew word. This word means in requesting, meaning I'm asking, right? It means I'm asking for something. I'm requesting something. So in requesting, please do this for me. Could you shut the door, Baba Kusha, in my request? Right? I'm requesting something from you. In request, could you shut the door, please? You get what I'm saying? So Ba Kusha is in requesting. Right? However, you can also just look at it like please. Just say please. You understand? All right. Next we have la. Okay. La. Okay. Means two or four. Okay. Two or four. For instance, you will hear us say La Ya Shar Allah. What does that mean? Two or four Israel. Two or four Israel. I probably like gibberish to y'all. To Israel. Next up, we have Ka. Right? Ka, which means as or like. Right? So if I was to use that as an example, I'll use this. I can give you. Man, I want to give you this word. You know what? I'll do it. All right. So look, ka. Ka. We'll give y'all 2 for 1. All right. I know. You're like, whoa, what the heck? What is that? What did you just do? I know. I'm getting a little far ahead of myself. I understand. But it's just a little teaser to what I'm gonna go into over here, right? So, ka malak yum. Ka malak yum. I think many of us know what this word means. This malak. But if you don't, no worries. I'm gonna break it down. The word malak means king. Right? Malak means king. Malak wath is another another word that goes at the end, a character that goes at the end of the word means kingdom, right? Wath makes that word mean kingdom. Okay, so we have ka malak yam. We know ka is like or as. Because I'm running out of space, I'm gonna just write like. And then we have king. What does yum do to a word? When it's at the end of the word, it makes it plural, masculine. It's plural and masculine. Okay, so ka malakyam is like kings, like kings. Ka malakyam. Okay, ka malakyam. All right. So now next we have. I'm gonna do ma. Right. So next we have ma. All right. Okay. Ma means what? So now, to give you an example, we use my favorite phrase. I like to say this to everyone. Ma Tawab. Ma Tawab. I'll give you another 2 for no. I'm gonna save it for later. I will give you 2 for 1 right now, but I'm gonna do it a little later. I'm gonna show you a little more. All right. So Ma Tawab means what's good. Phonetically, it would mean what good. But for the sake of this class and for the sake of being a nigga or Negro, I don't know what y'all want me to say on social media, I would be saying, what's good? What's really good? Okay. So Ma Tawab means what's good. Okay. Boom. Now we got one more. Last one. Sha means who, which, or that. Mm-mm-mm. Let me think of a good example. Let me think of a good example. All right, let's do this. Sha Hawa. Okay. Sha Hawa means which is or which exists. I'm kind of out of space. Can y'all even see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. All right. Sha Hawa means which is or who exists, or that exists. Understand? Just for lack of space, I'm just gonna have y'all all write that down. Which, who, which, or that is or exists. That's what Hawa means. Hawa means to exist. It means is. Like you just are. You exist. Right? Hawa. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go over to our possessive pronouns. Okay, so remember, these go at the end. Right over here, these are all in the beginning of the word. This time, we're going to go at the end. So what possessive pronouns do we have? We have Yah. Matter of fact, let me just write them up here. Yah, Ka, Wa, Ha. There's a lot of these. Ma, Na, Kam, Kun. Maybe I shouldn't write so close. I want to have space though. Let's move this over. Kun. Wa. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Yum. Okay. Okay. Forgive me if I'm messing it up. Right, you got Kam, you got Khan, and you have Wa. All right. All right. You got Ya, Ka, Wa, Ha, Ma, Na, Kam, Kan, Nawa, and Yam. All right. So all of these are going to go at the end of the root word, which is why, if you notice, these characters like Ka, I only use the one that is used at the end of the word. Ma is the one that's used at the end. Okay? Na is the one that's used at the end. Now, what do these words mean? Shalom, everybody watching. I can't see y'all comments right now. I'm having some technical issues with that. But shalom to everybody watching. The water for joining us. You understand? Yahweh Shema, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah to all the brothers, and Yahweh Shema, Than Bashem, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that share button, and make sure you subscribe and that you hit them that bell so you get notifications. All right. So going into this, all right? Yah. What does Yah mean? Yah means my. It's at the end of the word. My. Okay. Ka means. Ka means your. Okay. Wa means his. Ha means hers or her. Okay. Ma at the end means theirs. I'm sorry. You know what? Na. Okay. Na means theirs, feminine. Kam. Okay. Kam means yours. Kan also means yours, feminine. Now, wa means ours. And then yam makes it plural. All right. So, forgive me. I misspoke when I said pronouns. These are actually adjectives. Possessive adjectives. Okay, possessive adjectives. Why? Because these are used to describe who something belongs to or what it belongs to. Okay? So these are descriptions. These are descriptions of the thing you're talking about. So if I said house, right? There's another vocabulary word for you. Bayan. I'm sorry, Bayan. Not Bayan. Bayan, right? That's house. Whose house? My house. Right? Bayatia. Okay. Ka. Right? Ka will be yours. the same word, but it's. I'm sorry. What I said. Yours would be at the end of the word, just like Yah is at the end of the word. It's a possessive adjective. Okay. So what's yours? Okay. Let's get another vocab word. Here, let me look over here in my dictionary real quick. Bear with me. Just trying to find my words. Where is it?
That was wrong.
I thought I heard him. I didn't see him. I guess everybody out here named too. Where is it? Is, Kasa. Come on. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna just use some of these words that I have here. I want to see where my damn words at. Maybe in a different notebook. Sorry. So let's just use a different word. All right. These words are kind of a little bit advanced. All right, but y'all can handle it. I'm gonna start with a small one. I don't even want to use that one. Yeah, I'll use it. Okay, Dob, right? Dob. Matter of fact, here's what I'll do. Forget that word. Get that word. Let's go. Let's use this one, right? Because this is also how I like to use this. First, okay. Ma Tawab Ka. Over here, we went over Ma Tawab, which means what's good. Over here, we're adding Ka. So what's your good? All right, or what's good with you? What's good your? All right. Now, of course, it doesn't make sense to say it like that. So, it translated in English, we just say, I'm saying, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying? What's tawab with you? In other words, ma tawabka. Okay? Ma tawabka means what's good with you. I'm just writing for what it is. Your. Okay? Alright? What's your good? His. It's a good word for his. That's a good example. Let's do a noun. So we use another vocabulary word we already used. Ratiza, which means earth or ground. I'm gonna look at it. Earth. Ratiza, earth. Okay. Whose earth? His earth. Hers. Okay. Uh, bu- 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 So we can use a word like bath. Yes, sir. Okay. Bath. Ha. All right. What does Batha means? Her daughter. Batha means her daughter. And unfortunately, we are out of time. Understand? But give yourselves a hand. Understand? Give yourselves a hand. And hopefully you have taken great notes. We'll get to the rest of this. We'll get some more vocabulary words probably next week. But at least you have all the words for your possessive adjectives. That man, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Brakathum, Yahweh Shema Thumba Shem Yahweh Shai. If anything you missed on the board, just take a screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Or just go back to the video, pause it. You understand? Write it all down. Okay? Alright, Shalom. The water for y'all tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all watching. If you like this content, make sure you leave a thumbs up in this video to let us know. And listen, man, while you at it, if you like seeing content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We answering all your questions, like why did God allow blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to go into slavery? Or why are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the #1 people mistreated because of their race? Or even how could God let innocent people die? Well, we answer all that. Questions that your Christian pastor would never answer. And we get it straight out the Bible, man. It's been right in front of our face for thousands of years. We're going to give you the truth, man, because the ISUPK is the home of the truth. So look, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified every time we drop a video. Check this out, too. Hit this QR code right here. It's going to get you everything you need to contact the ISUPK near you. All right? Shalom.
Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell block